Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here and welcome to Nuclear Throne update number 89. For those of you who do not know, this is the one time a week where we here at Tango Drop take a look at the latest Nuclear Throne update, grab that changelog, put it into video format for your viewing pleasure, and show you as much as possible. With that said, before we head into update number 89, let's quickly recap what happened in update number 88. Update number 88 introduced a more powerful, roided up version of the alligator enemy called the Elite Alligator. A couple bullets were added to ammo drops, hard mode got harder, and quote-unquote chicken sword received tweaks. Now that we're all caught up, let's check out update number 89. Update number 89's main focus is on the loop experience, but that doesn't mean players unable to loop are left out of, well, the loop this week. Steroids has received an updated / new B skin this week. The new skin features a more tan version of Steroids, wearing a black wife beater and a white headband. We have unofficially dubbed this the Jersey Shore Steroids. Anyone up for some dual fist pumping at the club later? That's it for new content this week, so let's check out the fixes and changes. As stated earlier, this update focuses heavily on tweaking the loop experience. First, the enemy spawns for loops has been tweaked to restrict which enemies can spawn in certain worlds. Along with the enemy spawn tweak is a change to prop spawns. Worlds now only spawn props that fit within the world's continuity. In other words, players should no longer expect to see props from the Crystal Caves in the desert. In theory, at least. Finally, a couple loop exclusive bosses received behavior tweaks this week. The second throne fight is a lot more faster in terms of pace. The throne fight itself is a lot more aggressive, often chasing players down, and there's a whole lot more bullet hell thrown in for good measure. The Technomancer also received a tweak, however, we're not exactly well versed in the fight, so we have no real specific details regarding its changes. Speaking of loops, players should now expect a slightly larger window of opportunity to avoid IDPD vehicles. IDPD vehicles have also had their contact damage reduced, but players can still expect to die immediately upon impact. Hard mode has also been made harder this week as weapon drops have been lowered. In non-loop exclusive changes and fixes this week, the Hyper Slugger's rate of fire has been decreased, while the Hyper Launcher's rate of fire has been increased, and the Super Bazooka now spawns later. Chicken's harder to kill Ultra now reduces her overall bleed time each time she's killed, and Fish's speed with his thrown butt has been increased. IDPD bullets and Strong Spirit's halo are now more visible, and more tweaks were made to quote-unquote chicken sword. Now let's check in with what the community's been up to. At the time of this recording, Steam user Solid has yet to issue a new challenge, but we're sure Solid will get to it eventually. Luckily, there's still an entire Steam forums for you to peruse in the meantime, as well as a subreddit and wiki. Be sure to check them out at the links in the description below listed under community link dump. And that'll do it for update number 89. The second throne fight is a lot more intense, and the changes to the loop aesthetics will likely take some getting used to. The chaotic nature of the RNG going nuts was almost a staple of loops, and to have so much of that random transitioned into more concentrated experiences is somehow odd. But that's the nature of a game in constant development, so it'll be interesting to see what loops eventually become in the final product. Anyway, if you haven't already purchased Nuclear Throne and you want to learn more about it, be sure to check out nuclearthrone.com. You can also subscribe to Vlambeer's Twitch channel where they live stream the development of this game every Tuesday and Thursday. Subscribing gives you access to Nuclear Throne emoticons used on twitch.tv as well as a Steam copy of the game. And of course, we here at Tango Drop do our best to cover the latest Nuclear Throne update every weekend, and we do a playthrough every Thursday called Nuclear Throne Roulette. So be sure to check back often or just subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the latest additions and changes made to the game. How do you feel about all the tweaks made to looping this week? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!